Hello friends, I am Chevee. Welcome to my shed. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for your responses yesterday. I appreciate it. I feel better today. I didn't come home and take a nap, which is good. But I do have a lot to think about because I didn't tell you there was nothing to say. Well, there was, but not last week. Maybe it was last week. Yeah, it was last week. My oldest daughter, Alina, was running her second ever track practice and dislocated her knee. And I thought that's an extremely Dodd thing to do. You know, I have bad knees. My sister has bad knees. I don't think either of my parents have really ever had bad knees, but for some reason, me and my sister both have them. I am actually a disabled veteran. I don't know if I've ever told you that. I'm obviously a veteran. We've talked about me being in the Marines, but I do collect disability for my knees. In particular, my right knee is what I'm getting paid for. But it's a very small amount of disability, but it is recognized that, yes, I injured my knee in the Marine Corps, and I will live with that for the rest of my life. So when she said she was running and her knee went pop and that was it, I immediately knew that, yeah, I know that feeling. I told my sister, and she was like, you know, I feel her pain. Well, today, she was supposed to go, she went on Monday to see the orthopedic surgeon. He said it was dislocated, you know, come back today, they were going to drain it. It's pretty swollen. So today, she went back to get it drained, but they also scheduled the MRI. So she had an MRI done. Turns out, she tore some stuff. Going to need surgery. And she's scared, obviously. You know, she's 13 years old and already has bad knees. It's a terrible thing to go through. I've been dealing with it for 15 years, 16 years, 18 years now. No. Yeah. 18 years I've been dealing with a bad knee, and they've asked me to do surgery. I never actually tore anything. I have osteoarthritis, which is essentially the cartilage in my knee is going away, and it causes me significant discomfort. It typically does not cause shooting pain. It can. It depends. But it causes a lot of discomfort and limping sometimes and whatnot. But, you know, I didn't expect my 13-year-old to have to deal with that. Now, my sister, I think my sister was around that age when she started to have knee problems. And, well, hopefully we can get it fixed. Hopefully they can go in and repair whatever was damaged and she doesn't have to deal with it forever. But it seems like it's a, you know, probably a hereditary thing at this point. Which is interesting to me because, you know, I don't know if any of my grandparents had bad knees. My parents don't. It seems that way. So it's like, where does that come from? Because obviously it's something. Obviously, with me and my sister both having bad knees, and now Alina having this problem, it's obviously a thing, right? Like, there's no way that's coincidence. So, I don't know. It is what it is. But today I don't feel tired. I'm not crappy tired today, which is good because I've felt like garbage for like 5 days now, 6 days. So it's been really good, and it was like one of those days where when I finally realized what time it was like 2:30, and I had assumed it was like going home time already because I jammed today. I got a lot done today and felt like, wow, yes, I know what I'm doing. I'm a programmer. You know, I'm not a hack. I know what I'm doing. I'm making code and it's better, and it's, you know, took this thing and made it this thing and much more functionally accurate and jammed it out. And then it was like 2:30 and I'm like, oh my God, is it only 2:30? Like I've done more than a full day's work. You know, as a state employee, you've got to, you know, you're supposed to just kind of, well, I'll get to that. Nah, I don't work that way. That's not the way I do things. Especially when I'm going at it. And I left work This is a test. I didn't test myself. That's not true. Yes, it is. I left work with a bug that I couldn't solve. And I'm curious to find out if I'll solve it tonight, just without thinking about it. That happens way too often. And we'll see what happens. But hopefully it doesn't keep me up tonight. It might. I don't know. There's been many times in the past where I've gotten on a path like this, like I have a thing that I want to do, but there's a roadblock, and I've woken up at in the middle of the night and solved the problem, and just had to do it. So I'll be up 2 a.m. on the computer typing something up, writing myself notes so that when I wake up I can actually do the real fix. Hopefully I won't wake up, VPN in, and make a mess. I'll wake up and do it in Notepad and then go to work tomorrow and fix it. We'll see what happens. But anyway, I just wanted to tell you about the knee thing, because this is a catalog of me and my life and what happens. And someday maybe she'll look back and go, "Oh yeah, Dad had bad knees." I don't know. What a crappy video. I'm just going to stop talking. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being my friends. I'll see you tomorrow.
Hey, Doc, wait! I want to ask you something.
Here's a random fact, comes from Wikipedia. Why do flamingos stand on one leg? Flamingos often stand on one leg, the other leg tucked beneath the body. The reason for this behavior is not fully understood. Recent research indicates that the standing on one leg may allow the birds to conserve more body heat, given that they spend a significant amount of time wading in cold water.